Yeah.
So we are talking about logic.
Yes.
And you're talking about emotions. When we say logic is consciousness.
Yeah.
And when we say people who are emotional, it's unconsciousness. Okay. So this is the basic definition that we learned in school, and it has not changed. It's the basic definition. And the reason why this definition has not changed, it can be expanded. Because your emotions makes you not to be conscious. But if you want to operate your emotions, you need logical thinking to operate. So the balance is straightforward. That anger is defined as an emotion, all right, characterized by antagonistic reactions. So when one is angry, he is angry emotionally. But for the action to be taken, it becomes a logic.
A logic, okay.
So every human being was created to balance logic and emotions. Immediately you see somebody who is not able to balance his emotions and logical thinking, he's out of the ordinary. He's having a mental deficiency. Like somebody who masturbates. Everybody who masturbates, listen, everybody who masturbates has lost their balance between logical thinking or logical reasoning and emotions.
And that's a
They've
problem.
lost the balance.
Yes, it's a problem. You don't know it's a problem? Tell your friend to stop. What I'm saying is, you see, and the women, especially the religious girls who believe that instead of me to go and commit a sin, I'll do the jiggy myself and I'm okay. I'm still, we are a masturbating virgin if you care to know. So watch it here. What is masturbation? It's self-stimulating of your male organ for gratification.
Or female organ.
Thank you, for gratification. Now, can you tickle yourself and laugh? Is it normal?
No.
Good.
No.
So once your system gets to a point where you can tickle yourself and start laughing, hey, me know what I'm saying. When you're dreaming, it's a mental disorder. So when one cannot balance their logical reasoning with their emotional stability, they have a mental disorder.
Wow.
Hence, an action of a disgrace, like harming somebody, pouring an acid, shooting the person, because everybody must know that as long as you live on earth, there are some things that you can't avoid. You will hurt people. People will hurt you. And if you want to arrive at where you're going, focus. And focus means balance your logicism plus your emotions. It means that you can be unconscious and revive your unconsciousness, consciousness to act. But if you remain in your emotion to act, you are acting not with logical thinking, but you are acting in your emotions. And it means that you are not conscious. So when you come back, you regret of what you have done. That's a problem. So the first thing is learn how to manage your anger. And what is anger management? The management of your thoughts, the management of your feelings, and the management of your actions. These three things brings to bear logical reason and thinking and emotional balance. As you're sitting, you're on air. What keeps you going is a talk back. So that's a practical example of logical thinking and emotions. You will want to go further, but there's a director in your ear saying something to you strongly, and what he's saying might not be making sense, but physically is hitting your eardrum. I'm saying that if you don't have logical balance between you and your emotions, you can't achieve. So when you become a failure, we'll hold you responsible. And once we hold you responsible, then the three things doesn't come to play well, you disgrace yourself. Management of your thoughts, management of your feelings, and the management of your action, logical. Thought, feelings, and action. So we won't blame you, but we come back to you to know that you are a human being. And these qualities to manage your sanity is with you. Once you fail, it means that you didn't manage them. Then that's what we say you have a mental disorder. So the thing is not blame, but we are holding you. So Noah was able to be focused enough to say, I've not seen the clouds, but I hear the Lord saying there's a rain coming. The people were laughing and mocking at him. He focused to the extent that he allowed the tortoise, that mile of a stretch, he allowed the tortoise not to be carried, but to walk into particular arc. It means that if you want to have balancing, you need patience.
Okay.
So to manage your unconsciousness, you need patience. Being unconscious doesn't mean you are dead. It means that the pulse are active, but you cannot do certain things until you revive or you are revived or you come back. So that's emotion. So your emotions have taken you into a particular, which is normal. Bible says, be angry, but sin not. Don't allow the sun to go down on your anger. And the same Bible says that do not befriend a hot-tempered person. Or don't associate yourself with somebody who quickly gets angry. That's what the Bible says. Because a man who cannot manage their emotions will disgrace themselves and disgrace the rest. So you need to go through a process that you know you yourself. So I call it discovering yourself to recover yourself. My brother, when you are angry, what do? And I was using the talkback as an example. There are times that the director, what he's saying, actually, if it's not because he's a director, you will take the thing out of your ears. Because some of the things they say some of the things that makes you angry. But everybody is seeing you and you're supposed to be smiling to the cameras. We are going 1, 2. At times they tell you, when you be at 1, 2, smile. So there's a talkback in your ear. So to manage your emotions, you need a talkback. And the talkback is an experience you have encountered and learned from. So when I'm angry, what do? My wife is irritating me. She's pushing me to the wall. I can't pass through the wall, face the wall.
Okay.
Because what is irritating you is your wife.
Yeah.
And you said clearly that he's pushing you to the wall. If you go back to the wall, you will hit. So go and face the wall. And facing the wall is not literally like this. But can you manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions? What is thought? Your emotional circulation of what he's saying. Bema senseni. Dienti ame wale upo minim. Afina atite fi me so. Ha me ti bema papa bi fi abruchire ba be ware me. Now better he swing some we feel soon pa. You are hearing all these things in your ear. Then we mama Michelle, then one Michelle, she me mon my mobo, obi anche me hwe. Oba won first son not to send me. Obi to me chemiska Monday to Friday. So she's saying things like this. I say manage.
And these are serious things.
Yeah.
Manage your thoughts.
Can break you.
Manage your thoughts. Manage your thoughts. Because when there's a talk back in your ear, you are able to manage all these things, hoping that the show will end exactly at 10 and you leave the set.
The counselor, this is difficult.
It's difficult, especially if your upbringing, you were not, brought up in an environment that you can.
It will make you take so much and still be patient about it.
Congratulations.